Hey, welcome back to another episode of Whispers of Myth, where today we're delving into tales that sit on the fringe of reality and fiction, tales that challenge our understanding of the universe and our place within it. So sit back as we explore an incredible story about Soviet-era secrets, alleged alien contact, and the quest to uncover superhuman abilities. In the fading years of the Soviet Union, amidst a climate of Cold War secrecy and scientific exploration, there's a narrative that emerges that seems ripped straight from the pages of a sci-fi novel. So, picture this. It's the late 80s in Moscow. Under the ironclad veil of the USSR's Ministry of Defense, where a top-secret project is reportedly underway. Now, this isn't just any project. It's one that could change the course of human history. Now, the central figure in our story is Alexei Yuryevich Savin, a reserve lieutenant general, honored military specialist, and a man whose accolades could fill an entire episode on their own. So Savin allegedly helmed a mysterious unit tasked with nothing less than making contact with ET beings. Yeah, you heard it. Aliens. Now, why would the Soviet military be interested in aliens? Well, according to reports, the initiative wasn't just about curiosity. It was about leveraging the unknown to potentially develop superhuman technologies and capabilities. So, think of it as the Soviet answer to the American Stargate project, which aimed to harness psychic phenomena for espionage with remote viewers. So here's where it gets really interesting. So General Savin and his team, they weren't just looking to the stars with telescopes and radars. They were allegedly making direct contact. It's said that through specialized training and apparently very unique methods, a group of hand-picked individuals, contactees, if you will, were not only able to establish communication with these beings, but also visit their spacecraft. Yeah. So imagine being chosen for such a task, standing on the precipice of the unknown, communicating telepathically with beings from another world, and then potentially, getting to actually meet them. So, yeah, meet them. So these beings, described surprisingly human-like, with medium height, strong builds, and generally a friendly demeanor. They communicated slowly, but could read and preempt thoughts of humans. Now, the implications of these interactions are huge. So, what could we learn from a civilization potentially a millennia ahead of us, a million years ahead of us, who knows? But as with all, great stories of intrigue, not everything is as it seems. The aliens themselves, open to sharing knowledge about their society and technology, they notably avoided providing any information that could be weaponized. And they never told where they're from. Strategic. Their approach was described as paternal, viewing humanity as young, naive children, capable of self-destruction. And we know that. We know that about ourselves, even though we fail to do anything about it. So despite these profound natures of the encounters, political shifts and the collapse of the Soviet Union brought an abrupt end to the program entirely, at least according to sources. Now, most of the documents and findings, they were locked away, perhaps still hidden within the Ministry of Defense in Russia. Now, you also might be wondering, is there really any truth to this? I mean, skeptics will obviously point out that there's really a lack of concrete evidence, fantastical elements that seem too good to be true, and the convenient disappearance of all of the critical data. So, believers will also note that there's other detailed accounts as well. The serious military and scientific minds involved and the global interest in UFO phenomena is huge with multiple countries. So I would add that to credibility. As we wrap up, we're left with more questions than answers. I mean, was General Savin really a pioneer in communicating with ET beings? Or was this just a Cold War psyop, meant to be leaked? So I don't know. You guys be the judge. I'd like to hear your comments. Put them in the comments section. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of Whispers of Myth. And remember to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.